sunny days, these are just buzzing with wasps. If people in urban areas and they have just a tiny lot, even if it's 10 by 10, and they put just some native plants in there, and if everyone does a little bit of that all the way down the street and through whole cities and create corridors for wildlife, that is kind of critical to the ecological health of the area. And that's how I see this. People do want to tend to their little spaces. And, you know, we're all like that. But to do it in such a way that it's welcoming for wildlife. And ultimately, it's to our benefit.
My recent last travel before coming to Stephen Lou's farm was I was out west for 7 months. And I was in the same ecosystem for 7 months, and I just saw the whole place change from June until December. And it was, wonderful. It was just,
they're so beautiful to look at, and they're just arrived into this area. I've seen them for the first time here last year. They depend on prickly ash as a larval host plant. They don't use any other, to my knowledge. In the spring, before species like the maples, right, and the beech, and the ironwoods, and slowly over 200 years, we won't see the whole thing. But slowly it will become a mature forest until somebody gets in there and says, "We have too many birch."
You know, we can start harvesting.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we need to harvest because we have our own needs to fill, but doing it in a kind of a respectful way is something different. Right now, we just bought the farm in November, so we're really if we had boards on the ground for ground beetles, etc., then, you know, we have the natural predators. These gardens here, they are no maintenance gardens. I only trim them a little bit here and there to make them more appealing. You know, people like the intentional look. But if you have native plants in your garden, you start them off in the right place, then they're good to go. You just watch. Go there with a camera. You don't go there with a water hose and a sprayer. Everything looks after itself. The whole idea is to work with nature and not against her. And here, I mean, I have to have the flowers in pots for sale. But they're stressed. I mean, you look at these pots, these plants in their natural habitat without any kind of assistance, they do really well. Here, I need to take care of them, in our culture that constantly have to mess, constantly have to enhance stuff. And it's getting people to change that kind of thinking. The field is just native plants in the different habitats, and the other field right adjacent to it will be the organic produce. The field is, I think, 7 acres and the other one 9 altogether. Yeah, big experiment. All of this is experimental, right?